Good morning, everybody. I'm going to start with the warm-up, so pull up your page for that.
Hey, Mr. Zepka?
Yeah.
Just to let you know, I'm currently on the road, so my signal might go in and out.
Please tell me you're not driving the car.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Phew. You're scaring me. I'm like, keep your eyes on the road.
Driving, I swear. I'm in the back seat with the dogs.
Yep. All right. I'll know. So thanks for telling me.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go here in one more minute. Let's try to see if we can get some more people in. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start our warm-up today. It should be on the same document that we've been working on, best to datum, just so that you can keep everything straight. And I will pull that up for you. So let me do that. Okay, here we go. Once I get it up. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, start. Remember, you're just doing the parenting question, making sure there's caps and ends, and it's a complete sentence. So put some of the question in your answer. So you might say something like, the 2 consequences of being a teenage pregnant or teenage mother is blah, 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 blah. You got about 50 seconds left. Twenty seconds. Holy moly, there's a lot more people here. That's funny. All right, time is up. Okay, so I kind of wanted to run down the week so that you guys kind of knew what was going on and what the plan of action is. So we're going to do the pre-test today for teen pregnancy. Okay, And then I'm going to start with the notes, and then we're going to go into a webquest where you kind of do some of your own research and put some things down on a document for me. And then on Wednesday when we meet, we'll do part 2 of the webquest. And then if time permits, we'll work on the rest of our notes, okay? I haven't put the notes out there for those that get them just because I wanted you to do some research on your own. And I didn't want you to have my notes as with all the answers basically. So giving you an opportunity to kind of search some stuff out for yourself. And that's going to round us out for the week. Okay, so that's kind of the plan that we're kind of heading forward with. So I'm going to have you, I have to go into Google Classroom and open that test up just because I don't always just have it available. So I'm going to do that right now. So in just a second, I'm going to have you look for it. Okay. So I have opened it and put it in Google Classroom. I just need, it's 27 questions, and I just need someone to open it and just make sure it works. So once you do that, could you just, okay, McKenna gave me a thumbs up, so we're good. So take a couple minutes here. It's probably going to take you, 7, 8, maybe 10 minutes, maybe a little longer, to do what you can. McKenna, I know what's going on with you, so you're just going to do it in whatever time frame you need. And we can talk about that kind of towards the end. If you want to stick around, I'll talk to you about it. But anyway, take a few minutes to do the pretest that you're going to find in Google Classroom, and it will say teen pregnancy pretest. Okay, so let's try to meet back. I mean, I don't want you leaving, but as far as like me continuing on with something, I'm going to start that at 37. And I'll just kind of check in with you to see how you're doing. So at 11:37, I'm going to check back with you and see how you're doing with the pretest. Okay, so go ahead and open that, take it, and I'll check back in just a few minutes. Kelsey, you need to go into Google Classroom and open up the pretest for teen pregnancy and take that. That's what we're doing right now. Give me a thumbs up if you understand, or give me a 1 in the chat.
I'm finished.
Thank you. If you could use the chat, please, that'd be great. Two more minutes, unless you need more time. One more minute. If you aren't going to finish up in a minute, if you could put a 1, let's put a 2 in the chat, not to be confused. Put a 2 if you're not going to be done in a minute. Could you give me a suggestion on how much more time you would need? Okay, it's 37. So if you're not done, I see a couple people in the chat. If you could tell me how much more time you think you need. I'll give you 5 more minutes is fine. So that would be like around 42. For those of you that are waiting, you could maybe pull up a Google Doc and title it Teenage Pregnancy Notes. because we'll be doing some note taking in the next few times that we meet, and then you'll have it all set ready to go. If you haven't turned in some of your work that I've graded recently, which is the chapter review and also the 4 activities papers that were due, you could get that into me. Remember, today it's half credit, and then on Tuesday it's going to be worth 0. So everything in the unit prior will be done with any acceptance, and we'll move on to our next unit, which is teen pregnancy. So, and I'll just stick with the same rules. You know, by the test day, everything needs to be pretty much in. And then that next day, no matter what day it is, you know, it'll be half, and then the next day will be 0. So we'll just leave it like that for now. Typically, when we're in school, it won't be exactly like that. But, you know, for virtual, I think we need to have some leeway when it comes to assignments, just because of computer glitchings and things that we don't typically can control. So. About 2 more minutes or so. Try to finish up. Kaden, we are doing the pre-test in Google Classroom, but I'm only given 2 more minutes to it, so unfortunately you kind of bopped in a little late. One more minute. Okay. So I'll leave that open for a little bit, but I'm going to move on. So hopefully you're ready to move on with me. I'm going to go ahead and open up my PowerPoint, and we're going to start there. So here we go. Okay. Okay. So, oh geez, I don't know what just happened there. It just went away. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay. So our next unit is teen pregnancy and parenthood. And our objectives is the high cost of teen pregnancy and parenthood. So what are the reasons for postponing parenthood? What are the responsibilities of parenthood includes? And what the responsibilities of human sexuality are. So I just went on to Calhoun County just to see where we were with the statistics there. So let me see if I can pull it up and show it to you. Okay. So the teen birth rate between 15 and 19-year-olds is actually, it declined in 2017, and we only have research up to 2018. So we're seeing it kind of come back up a little bit. So it's a little concerning, but what was nice is to see this downward statistic come down. And, you know, we are going up a little bit, but hopefully we'll have some more research in 2020, 21. But we do have a slight incline here. Okay. Okay, so this is just showing you U.S. teen birth rates have fallen dramatically over time. Again, this is 2018. So here's another statistic showing decline. So why do you guys think the numbers have dropped? What's your thoughts as to why teen pregnancy numbers are dropping? That's a question to you.
Does that mean we don't say it out loud?
Yeah, I can't see you, so you're going to have to, Miss Gray might be able to monitor hands up, but why do you think the numbers are dropping?
Can I say why?
Yeah, you can tell me one.
Probably because it's kind of hard, like, right now during this time to, like, get pregnant, more likely, because you're more at home.
I would think that would be an opportune time, honestly. Let's think of just not where we're in COVID right now, just in general. What do you think? Why do you think the numbers have dropped? Anybody else out there?
Maybe more teens have come to their senses and not be stupid.
What would have caused that?
Actually looking at the statistics and having a parenting class that can tell them what can go wrong and what can ruin their life.
Okay, awesome. So you're telling me education, which is what I'm getting at. So yes, education. Good, Sylvia. Somebody think of some other things that might cause teens not to be getting pregnant. Education's one. Can you think of any others?
Maybe from their friends, knowing how it's like, maybe.
Okay.
Abstinence.
Okay, so a contraceptive method. Thank you. So yeah, practicing abstinence.
Support.
What's that?
Good family support.
Okay, so good family support for sure. Yes. And then one that I'm going to throw out there too is the economy. You know, just it's really expensive, and knowing what expenses are going to kind of add up and you know, make life a little bit more difficult. So excellent. Thank you guys for chiming in there. Okay, so we're going to do a web quest. So the question is, what could be the problem of becoming a teen parent? So we're going to look into that a little bit, okay? And I'm going to have you guys do some research, because I think that's a good way to kind of have information stick with you, is if you take some responsibility in finding it. So I'm going to assign what we call a web quest. I'm sure you probably have done this before at some point in time. So I'm going to go through it with you and kind of show it to you. And it's in already Google Classroom. So let me see if I can pull that up so you can kind of see it. We can go through it together. Okay, so here it is in Google Classroom where it says Teen Pregnancy Web Quest. And it's the paper here, okay? And as we go along, if you have a question, just kind of unmic, or Miss Gray, if you could monitor the chat and just let me know if somebody has a question in there. But,
Sure.
Okay, so this is our these are our list of websites that we're going to use when we are researching And these are the only ones I want you to use, okay? So nothing else has been approved at this point for you to look into any further with this sheet. So looking at those websites, you're going to define teen pregnancy. There's going to be a lot of statistics that you come in, find, and I want you to put those in there. This is not a copy paste thing, though. You need to read the information, come back to the worksheet, and put it in your own words. Okay, so when you copy and paste things off the internet, I can tell. So just read it, come back to this page, and just try to summarize what you found. Okay, next part. There are 6 common causes of teen pregnancy. Read the information through the suggested websites and summarize in your own words the information the article is trying to convey. So you need to talk a little bit about peer pressure and how that causes teen pregnancy, an absence of a parent, glamorization of pregnancy, lack of knowledge, sexual abuse or rape, teenage drinking. I don't know where that came from. Okay.
What's glamorize?
What's that?
What's the glamorized thing that you
like? When people make a teen pregnancy to be something that everyone should do, they make it so it doesn't seem like it's a bad thing. You know what I mean? Okay. And then the second part is when teens discover they're pregnant, they have to think about how they will proceed and make some tough decisions. Name and describe and present at least 2 pros and cons to each option available to them. Okay, so we got adoption, marriage, and birth, keep the child. Okay, then there are many disadvantages, negative impacts, or effects and consequences associated with being a teen parent. So develop a list of impacts using the following areas. So in addition to the suggested website, view this clip to help you. So here's a little clip that kind of talks about these teens talking about their experience with education, financial, social, physical, and emotional impacts that having a baby as a teenager has impacted their life. And then a couple other things. How does teen pregnancy and teen parenthood affect or impact the baby or the child? So how does it affect them physically, emotionally, or behaviorally? And, again, I want you to go to the websites, read them through, come back to the worksheet and summarize the information, okay? Do not copy and paste stuff in. That's not a webquest. Anybody can copy and paste, but to really absorb the information, read it, come back here, and then go ahead and put it in. Okay, so now I will take questions if you have any. Just a minute, Tanner. Okay, McKenna?
My question is that like, did you give some articles for us already to use?
That's what the 4 or 5 web pages at the top are for.
And also, when's this due again?
I'm gonna have it due the next time we meet.
Okay, thank you.
We're gonna work on it today, though. Tanner, go ahead, bud.
Okay, 1, why'd you have to put so much in there? This looks hard as crap. And 2, what the point of opening up a document called teenage pregnancy if we're just gonna do this?
Okay, well, because we're going to talk about our notes next time. So let's just focus on the first part. So you right now are just gonna work on that first piece where we talk about, how teens are influenced with peer pressure, how pregnancy is glamorized. You're just going to focus on that section right now. So you're going to take it in chunks. Don't try to absorb it all at once because you're becoming overwhelmed. So we're just going to start with the first portion for you. And that's all I want you to focus on right now. Okay, so you got your websites at the top. I would just open the first
go back
one.
and forth. I'll just forget.
Hey, it's okay. Just take a deep breath.
Okay, McKenna, I got it. You just... Okay, so just take one chunk at a time and work on that. So this is like me going like in the classroom. I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this web quest, and then I'm handing it to you and we're gonna work on it. And I'm right here if you need help or assistance, okay? But I want us to be working on this here in class. And like I said, I'll check in with you here in just a few as you work through it, okay? But the websites are really great. All the information is there. It's really informative. And you know, I think that you'll enjoy looking at some of the research. Okay.
Before I get started, I was wondering for my summary, can I just write a couple sentences because it's hard for me to write a lot of sentences.
Okay, so McKenna, we've talked about this before, right?
Sorry, I forget because it's been a while. I've been gone.
Okay, so yes.
Okay, I already know the answer now.
Okay. Azaria, can you tell me if you understand what needs to be done?
Yes, I understand the web quest and what needs to be done.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
By the way, under current statistics, is that what the little six listed things are?
You mean on your worksheet?
Yeah, the underneath current statistic.
Yeah, so those would be like 8 in 10 people, blah, 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 or 50%. Those are statistics.
So like, what's the percent of happening like that?
Well, it'll tell you in the article. A statistic is like a numerical form of evaluating like how many people are affected or how many people this pertains to or something like that.
Oh, so it will say it.
Yes.
Miss Upka,
Yes.
we can choose like any link. There's not like no particular link that will answer the question.
Right. Those are all the ones that are going to have all the information. So like if you clicked on the first one and found all that information, you're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
I don't have to look at the definition inside the article, right? I can make my own. I can use my own words for definition.
No, that's why I gave you a resource.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Ms. Epka, did you see the message from Kaylin?
Oh, I did not. I'm sorry.
She said it looks like one of the websites are blocked.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
went through them all.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
look
she just posted
again.
that in the chat.
Huh. Because I went to all of them last time and they opened right up.
Yeah.
Caitlin, if you could put in the chat maybe the one that you aren't able to open, because I'm able to open all of them.
What's this word mean? It don't say.
What are
At-
which one? Huh?
It says ADOLESCENC.
Oh, adolescence?
Yeah.
That's you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a weird word of it.
Well, it's I think it's used a lot, but maybe you've just never heard of it. Uh, Azaria, are you having any issues with blocked web pages that you know of so far?
No, I've only used one so far, but
Okay.
I haven't done any of them.
Okay, so let me know if you do, if you could.
Okay.
Thanks.
Can unplanned be another way of saying unattended?
Uh, to me, those would be somewhat different.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
It's is it wrong? Is it okay if we say the word for some of it like how it says sex education? Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yep, you are. Okay, Azaria, you're my girl today. How far have you gotten so far?
I'm at the table for like the
Oh,
marriage.
gotcha,
thing.
gotcha. Okay. Yep.
Mhm.
Excellent. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm halfway done with the part about about the define the words.
Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you.
But is this right or not? I looked at the article thing for grammarization, and I put about how the social media and news can influence it. Is that
Yep, that's right.
part of it?
Right.
Now I'm done with the part. I'm going fast. I thought I was not going to get all of them done.
Yeah.
I need to have more faith
Yes,
in
you
myself.
do.
So for the chart thing, does this mean to put it in our own, like put it for how we think it is, or is this on the article too?
Yep. Yeah, there should be an article there for you to look that up.
Okay.
It's 12:21.
Scared me.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry, I got carried away with what I was doing here. All right, so try to finish that up. I mean, I did this the other day and I got through the majority of it, so you only have like a little bit left to do, and you should be able to do that in the we have all the rest of today, Monday, we got all Tuesday, and then we got the morning of Wednesday. So try to get it in the best you can. I'll see you later. Thanks for chiming in. Tanner, if you could stay for a second, and Sylvia, and then everyone else, I'll just see you guys later.
Wait, what? Why me?
I just want to talk to you for a second. Don't you want to talk to me?
Yeah, but every time a teacher asks me to stay over, it doesn't mean good things.
Well, I'm sorry. I just wanted to tell you to that when I assign something, just go at your own pace. You know that you can do that, right?
Right.
Yeah, so just take a deep breath. And you know I have your best interest at heart. And if you could only get through a certain amount, Tanner, you know I will be okay with that. All right? I know you get overwhelmed, but big breath, let it out. And you know I want the best for you.
I'm almost done anyway. I'm at the
I-
last part.
You see what I'm talking about? You underestimate how good of a little worker bee you are. Okay, so just try to take a deep breath next time, or mute yourself and be frustrated. But you won't be on the recording as saying things that probably shouldn't be said. Okay, but I'm proud of you for getting your work done. Good job.
Yep. Good job, Tanner.
Thanks.
All right, bye,
It is
guy. I'll see you
overwhelming
next
at
time.
first. Yeah, it is overwhelming at first, but you always pull through,
Wait.
Tanner. You always get it done. So, and
And like-
Tanner, just remember that I have office hours too for parenting on Wednesday mornings from 8:40 to 9:40. So if you ever feel overwhelmed in class and you don't feel like you can get much done, you can always come to my office hours and I will help you with the assignments, okay?
Okay.
I'm always here to help you, even though you can't physically see me in class. I'm still here to help, just like I was last year, okay?
Okay.
All
And
right.
lucky for me, I also
Thank
have academic sport next hour, so there's that too.
There you go. See? You got
Good
all
job,
kinds of
Tanner.
resources.
And thanks.
All right, Tanner, you better get to class.
Okay, bye.
Bye,
Bye.
bud. Little Miss Sylvia.
Why was I asked to stay back?
Because I emailed you for trying to help you out to remember an assignment, and I think you took it wrong. I'm just trying to keep you on track and give you the support you need to get your work in. That's all I was trying to do. Okay?
Yeah, the email kind of sounded a bit rude.
Well, I think you're reading into it a little bit because there's no like tone. I'm just saying, don't forget, you got to get that work in. That's all I'm saying.
Right, I just took it as rude because you just put get your work in.
Yeah, get
When
your work
I
in. Come on, let's go.
Have a good
So,
grade in your class.
I could have not sent you an email and allowed you to not get your work in. I mean, I think that would be a little more rude, wouldn't it?
All I was saying was that your email sounded rude to me, and that's it.
Okay, well,
I
I was
wasn't-
just trying to help you out is all.
I understand.
Okay.
It sounded rude. So, I obviously politely replied that a nicer email could have been sent, or maybe you could have worded it different.
Okay. Just know I was just trying to help. So don't be late for your next block. I'll talk to you later.
I don't even have a class.
You don't?
No, my teacher canceled it.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, then just enjoy your time and try to finish up on your parenting stuff.
Yeah.
All right. We'll check you later.
That was unexpected from her.
Yeah, I said
Usually she's fairly quiet and not.
she sent me an email saying I was not very nice. I'm like, I took my time to let you know that I needed an assignment from you.
Right.
And I'm sorry, I got 150 kids I got to email. So here, get this work in. It's going to be half or
Right.
zero by this time. Get your work in.
Right.
Whatever, but
Right.
I feel better that I addressed it because I was going to let it go, but so anyway, I'm late for next hour. Gotta go.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Bye.
Oh, God. Oh, not parenting. Oh, my God. Nutrition. Where are you? How did that get there? I don't know. Do. Goodness. Sorry, I was held up in my last hour. I didn't mean to be late. So sorry I'm late. I got held up. Have your warm-ups ready to go, guys, because that's where we're going first. I was a little late today, so I'm just going to give it a couple minutes because I'm sure people tried to chime in and then were unable to do so. No, Zach, you were not tripping. Ms. Stepka was a little late. I was dealing with some questions and concerns from last hour. I feel like the transition between each time frame, I mean, should be a little longer, but what are you gonna do, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna work on our warm up first. So that's where I'm gonna head with you right now. So let me get there. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Hang tight. So many buttons to push. Okay, here we go. Where's my warm up? There it is. All right. So here we go for the warm up. Should use this same document, caps and ends, complete sentence, and one only, which is what is the organization that inspects fish products? Here we go in 3, 2, 1, start. Got about a minute left. Twenty seconds.